Welcome to day 7 of the 90-day Realtor Video Bootcamp. I got to ask you, what do you want? Because y'all know I always try to stay positive. And I saw all of the goals that y'all told me that you wanted whenever you signed up for the bootcamp. And we've all heard that statistic that 20% of the agents do 80% of the business. So I thought this was really fascinating. I did the math, and out of everyone who signed up for the bootcamp, which is about 158 people, only 34 people have watched the day 6 video, which is about 21% of the people. Now, of course, some people will have to wait till tonight to do it, but the views have definitely been going down throughout the days, which I feel like is the trend for most things. It's kind of like when people decide they're going to start working out for New Year's and then people start trailing off. So I'm here to encourage you. Don't be that agent. You can do this, but you have to really decide, what is it that you want? Do you want to create momentum in your business? Do you want more freedom in your life? And do you want social media to be the tool to allow you to do that? And if so, then stay with me. And if not, then I understand that too. So if you're still with me, then let's keep going. Don't forget to text me if you wanted that Facebook audit. So as I mentioned yesterday, we're going to be mostly focusing on your Facebook profile to make sure that that is all set up and ready to go. And then we'll move on to your Instagram and your TikTok profiles. And the way that you're going to post is, first you're going to post to your personal Facebook profile. Then you will share to your stories, then you will share to your Facebook page stories, then your Facebook page, and so on. And the reason why we do that is because Facebook doesn't really push professional pages. But it is good to have a professional page, and it is good to make sure there's posts on there so that when people look you up, you are active. And also in case you want to run ads. But there is something you can do to your personal page to take advantage of to make it look a little bit more like a professional page. And that is to turn on professional mode. Professional mode gives you access to a ton of professional tools and insights that help you build a professional presence on Facebook. But it's through your personal page. Previously, these tools were only available on pages. The main reason why I like it is because on your Facebook personal page, there's a limit to the number of friends you can have. And you can still have friends in professional mode. But once you hit that limit with professional mode, people can still follow you. So let's talk about professional mode. Once you turn on professional mode on your personal profile, anyone can follow you and see your public content on their feed. But you're still in control on who sees your content. So you can still share content as just friend content. Meaning when you share content that only your friends can see, your followers who aren't friends cannot see it. Once again, the goal is to be able to build a professional presence as a creator or a realtor while maintaining your personal friends and family experience. For me, at least, it's the perfect blend. It can help you build a public following and really grow your community. So let's talk about followers. By default, who can follow you is set to public. This lets anyone on Facebook follow you and see your public content on their feed. There's no limits to how many followers you can have. And as I mentioned, you can still decide to share updates with friends only. Let's talk about your profile category. The intro section tells people more about you. It now includes a profile category. And when you turn on professional mode, the profile category is digital creator by default. If you want to change this category, go to edit profile, details, tap edit and choose your category. You also have a professional dashboard. This is where you can manage your professional tools and get insights about your followers, post reach, and post engagement. Your followers on Facebook can invite their friends to follow you, which can help expand your reach and audience. Once again, you're the post composer, so you can choose your audience, public or friends. It can help you get discovered. And for me, this is a big one because you are eligible for Facebook to recommend your content or to recommend that people follow you. There is, of course, some safety features. When you turn on professional mode, anyone on Facebook can follow your profile and see your public content on your feed. But your privacy settings on your posts do not change. You have moderation assist, where you can filter profanity, block keywords, and apply rules for comments on your content to increase your protection. You, of course, can also manage your comments. You can turn off comments altogether, control who can comment at the account level or the post level. So let's talk about how to turn on professional mode. You're going to go to your Facebook profile. Below the profile header, you're going to click the menu button on the right side with the 3 dots, and you're going to click Turn on Professional Mode. To confirm, you're going to click Turn On. The great thing is, if you change your mind, you can turn it back off. Your current friends and followers will not change. And by the way, your friends do count as followers. Or who can follow me remains public, but you can change that in the settings. Privacy settings won't change, and you can turn on Professional Mode at any time. After you turn it off, you can expect the following changes. Your existing content and audience insights will no longer be available. You will lose access to enhanced safety features such as moderation assist, and you'll no longer be eligible for discovery opportunities on Facebook. If you want to turn it off, you just go to your Facebook profile. Below the profile header, click or tap on the menu button or the three dots and click turn off professional mode. If you have any other questions, I'm going to put a link in the comments so that you can go ahead and look at Facebook and look at FAQs. All right, next we're going to talk about the must-have video content idea that you should be doing every single week, and that is the market update. The reality is, in order to be seen as the real estate expert, you have to talk real estate and you have to be knowledgeable about the latest trends. And here's the problem with what most real estate agents are doing. They are posting graphics about how many listings there are on the market, how many just sold, average price, etc. The problem with that is that people are not taking the time to read the graphics, and if they are, they don't understand what that means for them. And it's just boring. The other issue is that the reach for that post is going to be minimal. So we're going to step it up big time. So I'm not saying not to post those things. You can post them, but you also need to follow up with a video. So the first thing you're going to need is some sort of resource for your information. I use list reports, and I'll go ahead and put in the comments a link so that you can sign up. Every single week, they come up with an updated blog report for the real estate market update, so it's super easy for you to make a video. Also, in our Facebook group, I make a market update, and all you have to do is replicate what I say. List reports also allows you to put in your zip code so that you can come up with a market update specifically for your area. But what is most important is that you take the market update and then you explain, how does this impact your local community? And more importantly, how does this impact your local buyer and sellers or current property owners? Maybe give an anecdotal story about something that just happened. So while statistics are important, take it a step further. So let me give you an example. Redfin did a study, and over the last 3 months, 45% of sellers agreed to some type of seller concession. While at the same time, the average number of offers per property sold rose from 2.5 to 2.7. So what does that mean as a seller? And what does that mean as a buyer? You are the expert. Give a little bit of advice. Show them why they should hire you. Okay, so that is your video content idea. Keep in mind that you don't have to share an elaborate market update. You can just focus on a few facts, but I'll post mine just so you can see it. So now let's talk about what you're going to do with this video. Now, the first thing I recommend that you do so that you get comfortable on video is you're going to text it to some of your best friends. And honestly, you should do this regardless. The next thing that you're going to do is, if you've set up your Reach app and you've created your groups and you've created a group for your hot leads or even your warm leads, and you've either created a short enough video or you've set up Dub or BombBomb like I recommended, then you're going to text this out to them too. Next, you're going to post it on social media, and I'm going to give you my posting strategy. Once you get the hang of it, it's going to take you 2 seconds, but it is extremely powerful. And once again, it's the details that make the difference. And it's also why Facebook is so incredibly powerful. And it's because people forget about the power of tagging and Facebook groups. And if you have a CRM and an email list, this is a great video to send out to them as well. Okay, first I'm going to show you how to turn on professional mode. So you're just going to go to your Facebook profile. You're going to go to the 3 dots. And then right at the bottom, you're going to see turn off professional mode if it's already turned on. And then if it's not turned on, you'll see turn on professional mode. All right, now I'm going to show you my posting strategy. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I create my video in Instagram. And once I have my video created and I have it posted, then the next thing that I do is I share it. So if this is the video that I have posted in Instagram, the next thing I do is I share it to my Instagram story. So I add reel to story.
That real estate market.
It's that simple.
It's Jenny Aldretti with Lex Mortgage Team out of Texas.
Polls,
It's currently
stickers,
Sunday, March
locations,
26th.
or links,
In spite of global
like
bank
that.
failures, both real and narrowly
The
avoided.
next thing that I do is I'm going to download this reel without the watermark. So I'm going to hit the envelope again, and I'm going to copy link. Once I do that, I have the repost app, and I click allow post. Once I click allow post, the post is automatically put into my repost app. So I'm going to go back. This is the repost app right here. So once again, the post goes into the repost app automatically. I click the box with the download arrow. Then it is downloaded. I click save video, and right away the watermark is removed. The great part is that the caption is here, so I just click copy. Then I go to Facebook, And this is my strategy for posting. Anytime I have a reel, the first thing that I do is if I'm at the home, I go to right up here to the plus button and I click reel. If not, if I'm at my actual profile, then I go to create. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to click reel. I'm going to add
estate market.
my
It's Jenny
reel.
Aldretti with Lux Mortgage Team out of Texas.
I'm going
it's currently
to go
Sunday, March
ahead
26th.
this
In
is a
spite of
little
global
trick.
bank
Go to
failures,
text,
both real and
and
narrowly
I'm gonna
avoided,
post my
Fed chose to
entire
raise rates
caption.
by another 25
And I'm
bits,
specifically
which is one
choosing
quarter
this
of
font
1%.
because it's hard to
Existing
read and
home
it's
sales
light.
jumped
Then
14.5%
I'm going
in
to
February,
go
which was the
ahead
biggest
and
monthly
let me turn this
percentage rise
down.
since July 2020. And
I'm
competition
going to
is
make it
back.
very
The
small and put
Realtors
it
Confidence
off to the
Index,
side.
February
The
of
reason why I'm doing
2023,
that is
showed
because I'm
continued
telling the
increase of
algorithm
competition
what
levels,
this video
with
is
an average
about.
number of offers.
I'm going to hit next. I'm going to post my caption. And this is where I'm going to tag or mention someone that is a huge fan of mine, which for me is my hubby. And then I'm going to put share now. So now this is going on my feed. If I want to also go ahead and share it as a main post, then I can go ahead and hit the little photo icon up here and I can share it as a main post as well so that I can increase the visibility. Once again, post it, and then I can tag my husband again or any major fans. And oops. Anything that I can do to get more eyes on it. Done. Post. Publish now, public, post. So now I have it posted there. So the next thing I'm going to do, which is a really big part of my strategy. So notice I posted it to Reels. The reason why I did that is because you're going to get more views on Reels than you just will by posting it on your profile. But I do post it in both places. Why do I do that? I just feel like it gets more people seeing it. You don't have to do that. It's your call. But if I had to pick, then I would definitely pick Reels. All right. So now once I do that and it's on my profile, I'm going to wait for it to finish up. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take this main post, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share it to my story. Done. Next, I'm going to share it to my page's story. So I'm going to pick which page I want to share it to. Done. Then I'm also going to share it to Jorge's page. Done. Next, I'm going to share it to my business page. So first I'll share it to Jorge's business page. Done. Then I'm going to share it to my business page. Done. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share it to any appropriate group. So because it's a market update, maybe I share it to people who are moving to Texas. Or maybe I share it to anyone who I feel like it's relevant to. So for instance, if you're highlighting a local boutique or a business, then maybe you share it to a neighborhood group. So I would share it to any groups that you feel like it's appropriate to share it to. So for instance, maybe I share it to Frisco Real Estate. Done. Maybe I share it to Austin Real Estate. And I would share it to about 5 to 9 to 7 groups. You want to make sure that Facebook doesn't block you from sharing because they will do that. So that is my process. So the next thing that I do is I go to TikTok. And then I come here. I go to upload. And I find my video.
An update on that real estate market. It's Jenny Aldretti with Lux Mortgage Team out of Texas. It's currently Sunday, March 26th. In spite of global bank failures, both real and narrowly avoided, Fed chose to raise rates by another 25 bips, which is 1/4%. Existing home sales jumped 14.5%.
Next, do the caption, and I'm not going to post it because I've already posted this one, and I post it. So that is my process for posting. Once again, you do not have to post things everywhere. The most important thing that I want you to see there is that when I post things, I post them on my main feed and I post them to my stories, that I tag people, and then I'm also always sharing them to the appropriate groups. That is massive.